Hey YouTube, Diesel Dan Peters here. I haven't really made too many videos tonight, so I hope this can at least help some people. This year is a 2017 Taotao 50. I'm actually fixing this up for someone, and the reason why it wasn't running, and I just confirmed this because I remember from my Linhai Bighorn ATV, is actually the whole reason why that carb didn't work was because the electric choke didn't work. So I started looking into this, and it's the exact same problem. This had sat for a few years. I drained all the fuel out first of all, and I put some fresh fuel, and it's not sucking it in. Then I was like looking, and I'm like, you know, it's weird. It's not making any noise from the carb, because the electric choke is supposed to move the diaphragm up and down in there. And sure enough, it's not doing anything. It's completely unresponsive. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and buy a new carb, a new air filter box, because unfortunately, this is just the rubber is just shot on this on the tube itself, and the box also had a bunch of, I don't know, it looked like some kind of not super glue, but like a hot glue gun was in there or something. And I'm just gonna start fresh. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. But that was the exact same problem that my other the Chinese quad that I had. So that's my diagnosis on this. So if anyone has a problem with it not starting, there's a few things you can always look at. Spark, it's always one of the big ones, of course. This I already confirmed has spark, and I sprayed a little bit of, I just poured gas right into the actual, right into the engine, put the carb back on, tightened it down, and it started right up. So that's how I knew right away that the problem was not not spark, even though I had, I checked the spark plug as well, just to be on the safe side. Air. I am buying a new fuel filter for this. Not fuel filter, air filter. The carb that I'm buying for this, I was just going to get the electric choke originally, but since this has been sitting a few years, I don't want to have any problems where I'm going to have to rebuild it right away. So I went ahead and I'm going to be buying a brand new carb for it. The carb that I'm buying comes with a brand new fuel filter and brand new fuel lines as well. So that'll be perfect for this. Otherwise, I can start reassembling most of it. I might actually leave it apart for now, just so I can go through and clean it all. But for the price I paid, it's in beautiful condition. The other thing it also needs is a new light bulb, because I don't know if someone left the light bulb on or something, but the bulb was shot. So that was the last thing I had to get. Otherwise, it's a really nice bike. Hopefully it does this person good, the person who I'm going to be giving it to. And I also have the other moped over there still. It just doesn't have spark right now. I already replaced a bunch of parts on it. It just needs a new stator. That's my diagnosis on it. But that'll come at a later time. That'll probably be the next thing I start working on again. I definitely needed a break from it because it's one of those projects I thought I was never getting anywhere with. So yeah, that'll be the next thing I do. But yeah, I got to start reassembling that, and then the quads will come after. But I don't want to get too sidetracked here. My main focus for this video is the Taotao 50 here. I'm sure it's the same for all Chinese bikes and ATVs, dirt bikes, bit bikes, mopeds. Maybe some of them even sell smaller motorcycles. But yeah. So remember, always check for fuel, spark, and air. I know most mechanics, or like the average DIY guy, might know that, but for someone who's new to these, they might not think to look there. And yeah. The other thing is, if it has no spark, make sure you're holding the handles to start it up, and that your actual engine on switch is turned on as well. A lot of little things just to look for and not to forget, because if you do forget, it's most likely not going to run. So I'm going to order up these parts, and then this thing should be done, ready to go. And then I can put it all back together, and that'll be that. So yeah, stay tuned for an update on this. I might release this as a part 1, and then I'll do a part 2 once I have it all the new parts installed. So stay tuned for all these updates. Alright, YouTube, Diesel Dan Peters, signing out.